It is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it's not going to affect my decision making in these tournaments. I'm still going to play the hands how I think they should be played to the max of their EV. I'm just feeling a bit of impatience in regards to our results as of now. 7 to 55 in the 88. Trying to get another final table in this one would be great. I mean, POKER got out and call here, basically, with ace king. We're up against Jack Deuce, which is good. I mean, we're going to be up against King Jack and King 10 and spade draws and maybe pair flush draw like King X of spades. But we don't like it. We do get it in good, but we don't win. It's too bad. We're going to 3-bet with the ace king here. How about clubs? Greens. Greens, eat your greens. Okay. Just stick a little health message in there. We chop. We chop up a little bit of money, but nothing exciting. Raise to 2,000. Half and half here, actually. We are going to 3-bet this time, though. 5,500. Get a call. 10-9-6 with one club. Check back here. I don't want to bet and fold to raise, so I'm going to check. Turn is really good for us, though. We will bet now. Probably too thin to get 2 streets of value. If we bet again, we're targeting like King Jack. They check raise to 31K. All right, so we call and face a tough river, basically, which is a brick. So we lose to 10s, we lose to 9s, we lose to Queen Jack. We did 3-bet this pre, it's worth noting. We beat diamond draws, we beat miss straight draws. We lose to 8-7 suited. We lose to Queen Jack suited. We lose to Ace King. We lose to a lot. Damn. This is a pretty annoying spot. The thing is, we are getting around 3-1 here, but I think I'll fold. Well played if we just got bluffed, but I don't think we did, man. I mean, the only chance we know is they bluffed us and then they'll send us a photo. So we'll know if they bluffed us, maybe. We want to bet on the big side here. But on this board texture, we want to go small, usually. Okay, I'm going to go small. Our actual hand loves betting big, but I'm going to go small. And super thin value? Too thin. Check it down. We beat Queen Jack. All right, man. Okay. 178,000 there. There we go. I am Scott, 86, dropping the sub. Get some love in the chat for the man. I am Scott. Thank you. We're going to call here. It's kind of a bigger bet. We see the absolute dream turn, Dottie. Now, Queen Jack is the nuts. King 10 beats us. There's a few things that beat us, but in general, we like this card. And I check raise. I'm all in. Good luck. Don't have Queen Jack, please. Or Jack 8. You have Queen Jack. That's all right. That's... Damn. We're going to bet 4,200 here. Playing the mini big game already, but I want something else to play. Thanks in advance. Sorry, I had to fire shots at you, America. It's just like the hypocrisy is ridiculous, but we're all on the same side here. We know. We know it's ridiculous. We've won a pot, 54,000. That is great news. I'm going to take that. Ace Jack, we're going to go for a little bit. Watching this while doing a 70-kilometer exercise bike ride training for 1,000 kilometers in 10 days in March for charity. Whoa! That's intense, man. Thanks for making the time go quicker, Jamie. Enjoy your training. Or hope it passes relatively stress-free. And thanks for tuning in, man, as we turn the absolute nizzies. Whoo! Change the world. Literally, crypto is terrible for the environment. It does take a lot of energy to mine crypto, and that is an issue. That's true. The environment is an issue, 100%, and it does take energy to create these digital tokens. So there's no question about that. There's no question about that. That is true. We're all in here. I am Scott. It's a very unlucky turn for you. Unlucky, unlucky, man. Really unlucky. GG. Doge. Doge. Doge, man. BNB going to replace Ethereum as the number 2 coin and platform, 1K USD by summer. Says Spud989. The hype, dude, you know what I can't... You might be right, dude, but I can't keep up because everyone is just pumping their altcoin, you know? It's like people find a project they like and they just pump it to the moon. So it's so hard to cut the crap. I'm very much a Bitcoin maximalist in that I might have a little bits of alts on some other exchanges, but like really, I'm like at this point, 97% Bitcoin. Call here again. Oh, this is a terrible run out. We just call on the river. My mate Elon reckons it'll reach 1 million per coin. There you go. Look at you, Elon. We just call. Come on, chat. Beating the deuce 4 bluff. No good, oh-ho. No good. We have a lot of chips here in the Centurion, man. Let's win this thing. Nines against jacks against ace queen. How about an 8? No, it's not going to be. We lose. We lose there. 223K here. We got the 5-4 diamonds. One day you asked where everyone was from like 4 years ago. I said Detroit. I got a whisper. Dude said, you play at the local casino? I said, yeah. 6 months go by. I'm in a COD public lobby. Out of nowhere, the dude says, Joey, do you play poker? I'm like, yeah. It was D. Kane from your chat. We linked up, been tight ever since. Whoa, that is weird, bro. Finding people from the stream in random COD lobbies is kind of a big deal. That is insane. The moral of the story, chat. PokerStaples stream brings people together. Watch the stream, 2021. My name is Jaime Staples. I endorse this message. We're going to call here. Oh, let's go. Look at the river. Danger for you. Uh-oh. This is big time danger. You're not going to like this. I'm telling you. This is not going to be nice for you. Run it. Poggers. Let's go, chat. 138 in the 55 Masters. We're up to 300,000. You'll love to see it, dude. Ace King against nines against Hexy. Come on, Hexy. 25K. Why? Why the poop? Myo Max, why? What's the problem here? Listen, I'm losing the pot. Don't throw poop when I'm losing the pot. Throw poop when I win the pot. Miss the hype. What crypto are you talking about? People think is a scam. Oh, we weren't talking about any in particular. I just asked the chat in general what their thoughts were about crypto. This is bad. Look at this. They only have 26,000 left. And we have third pair. Well, this is quite tough. What are we going to do here? Ugh, I don't know, man. I don't know. We check raise here, though. We call a 3-bet. We flop the nut flush draw, 2 overcards. We run it against 10s and print it on the 7 of spades turn. Oh, that is not good enough. I only saw the 4. I wasn't actually sweating what their hand was. I can now see we had no chance. Okay. All right, GG in the 44 Magnum. Let's get the 125 open going here, though. Love this tournament. I either bubble it or bubble the win every day. All right, and King 6, we're going to gamble here with our 4 blinds as well in the 88 because we need to. We're running out of time. And we can replace with another tournament if need be. Oh, it's such a bad lineup. Oh, it's such a bad lineup. All right, rip. Let's go to the ace queen here. There is going to be satellites for this 1K. Okay, ace queen against ace 10. This is good, man. For quite a lot here, 218,000 plus a bounty. There it is. Amazing. Just under 5x starting stack, I think. No, just over 500. Yeah, just over 5x and $50 in bounties. We're going to hop into the 1K soon. For now, we're going to win ace-king against 8-7, right? Not right. We will not win here. Okay. Okay. All right, man. Okay. Open the 10s, get 3-bet to 17-5. This is a very small 3-bet from Big James, and it's also a hand that does well post-flop. So let's just call. Let's call a flop as well. The 1K has already started. We're going to hop in a second here. I'll probably hop in 15 minutes. And if I lose a tournament, I'll hop in immediately. So we'll see. Turn 7. All right. Cool. We're still liking our sitch here. Still a good spot to be in. We can call a bet. We can call a big bet even. I don't really want to see a bet jam. Then I'm starting to get worried. Small bet. I'm cool with that. Small bet is a nice thing to see here. Pretty bad river. King X wants to bluff. Check, check. We lose to queens. Okay. Well, that river saves us some money probably. So I guess that's the fortunate thing. Raise it up with ace queen. 8-7 deuce with all spades. We've got the nut flush draw, a lead and a call. Well, we run it here. Let's gamble. Let's gamble it up. Speaking of gamble it up, we're going to be all in on a 10-8-3 as well with the top pair of 10s. I want to sweat both, so I'm just going to time bank a little bit here against Sheriff for the win. Oh, come on, man. And we're going to check raise. 125 in the middle. They got 123 back. So we are all in with our top pair of 10s. They choose a bigger sizing, which is slightly concerning, but they fold to the shove, which is nice. $1,000 buy-in, millions online opener. Going in on table 4. It's a big one, chat. Should be a lot of fun. Back up to the 55 Masters. Go for a little bet with our ace-9 top pair. 3-way pot on the flop. And we get a check call from Goggy Sniper. Check, check on the turn is good. We are a little concerned about diamond draws. A little concerned they've made a straight, but not concerned enough to where we're planning on folding this hand or anything. So we'll just check, check. Probably call a river bet. If they shove, it kind of sucks. But against half pot, it's an easy call. Okay. Tough one in the Masters. Tough one in the Masters there. A little bet against third pan. And the aces. I'm going to go for a rare slow play here with aces. I like it because stacks are quite awkward to go for a 3-bet. They're not going to give us a ton of credit for bluffs. And we should have some really strong hands that can slow play every once in a while. So we're going to stick in a tricky one here. Goes check, check on the flop. And now we just want to bet. Pretty big. Call the flop bet in the 125 open. Look at the turn, man. The absolute nuts on the turn. What's the Twitch open? It's an $11 buy-in open to anyone in the community. There's $25 bounties on any of the team online that plays the tournaments, which is usually me and Cordy B are usually the ones that are playing on Saturday. And yeah, it's awesome. So come try it out. Take it down with Queen Jack. I 3-bet here. Slight mistake on my sizing. I make it 3x instead of 4x. I thought I was in position on the small blind here, but nonetheless, it's fine. And we're going to bet on the flop. 55,000 and tickets. All right. Chipping up in the 1K chats. I always spend $1,000 or so a year on boxes, mostly baseball, but when kids grow up, they were interested in basketball, so we bought a couple of boxes each year. That's cool, man. That's really cool. I'm going to bet with top set. Stupid. And with the queens, we are going to check raise against Gary Miller. I like it, especially with the stacks the way they are here. We cover for a bounty. Check raise allows us to get enough money in the pot to where we can get it. Unfortunately, it goes check, check, turns an ace. Now we want to check call. And we've really under-repped our hand in a big way. Oh, come on. The thing about the king on the river is that they're not going to bet a king. If they do, very sick, but I don't think they're going to bet a king. So they're only going to bet an ace, but we just lost to a6. Okay. Oh. Unlucky for Condor style, or is it? Oh, no. Or is it? No. Yes. Okay, we're good. Whoo! That was danger to the max. We're up to 80,000. 3-bet against I7. We're going to do a king 10-7 flop. We're going to bet with the gutter to the nut. Pretty sizable here as well. I mean, my 3-bet pre-flop in general is kind of small given the stacks of just 3x, but... Calling all in. King Jack with the flush draw against aces, and we're down to 11K. Into the aces there, man. And we win a pot with a flush, but no action, so we're on starting stack. How about the tens, man? Tough one in the Gladiator, dude. Not easy. We're all in against the fake Giraffe Ganger. 1-2, man. First place, second place. Come on now. I need some chips. We're calling all in for a bounty for 50K. We're not going to win. The ace 10 against ace 7. Please no spade. Chop it up. Ace. No, we don't. Okay. I thought we chopped it up. Never mind. Bet small on the flop. Get a call. Check on the turn. What happens? Ace, king, king, jack 10 against ace, king, king, jack 7. Okay. All right. I understand. We didn't chop. It's fine. Get rid of the pessimism, Jamie. You're winning pots. I need to call. Especially because I don't think they have very many fours. I think mostly when they call on the flop, they have diamond draws and sets. And I would give them credit for having probably more diamond draws here that are bluffing on the turn. And fold to the river bet. Okay, man. All right. Look at this turn, though. We lead on the turn. Check call on the flop, lead turn. Bet again. I'm checking out some of the Poops baseball cards here. That's nice, man. I'll take a better look after the session. That's cool. Run it, bro. Ship it. Ship it. We lose to tens full, but it's fun. All right, take it down. 160. Fold ace jack suited. It depends on the situation. If I remember correctly, it was a raise under the gun and a 3-bet under the gun one. In which case, yes. I'm going to fold ace jack suited. But it just depends on what's going on. Jack 10. Let's go for a little bets here. 7,500 sounds good to me. Oh, the 4 hearts of the turn. I'm not familiar with positioning yet, like what under the gun means. Okay, I'll take you through it. I'll take you through all the positions, and you'll hear them lots. So feel free to ask anytime, but just give me 1 second. We'll wait until the next hand, and then I'll show you. But under the gun is the first person to play before the flop, basically. Under the gun. Whoa, under the gun. Beat ace 3, which was bluffing, I think. Okay, so this is under the gun. This is under the gun +1. It's not very original, but true. And then under the gun +2 or middle position. You'll hear it called both, right? Under the gun 1, under the gun 2, or middle position. And then getting towards this position here, it goes hijack, cut off, button. Button is kind of the anchoring point, right? Wherever the button is, you kind of count back from there. So the button, and then to the right of the button is the cutoff. To the right of the cutoff is the hijack, right? And then you have the small blind and the big blind. So once again, going through them all, under the gun +1, middle position, hijack, cutoff, button, small blind, and big blind. We get squeeze from Oliver R, which is pretty good, right? We have our best hand, we just call. So it's a good spot to be in, actually, because, well, our hand's actually good. We go to the flop, ace 5-4, okay? We like our hand still. We're beat by a few things. Of course, ace king and ace queen is possible. Ace 5 and ace 4 suited is possible for both opponents. But for now, we like our hand still. Checked around, king in the turn. I think we want to check again. This is not good for our range. Our actual hand likes this, right, with ace jack. But the sort of hands we call in the small blind, well, we don't have aces, kings, or ace king here, right? We're going to do some more raising pre-flop. So that's a problem for us this deep. We want to check and play this passively. Not because we think we lose the pot, but because it makes sense with their game plan for when we have good and bad hands. We don't want to inflate the pot right now. So we call against Oliver here on the turn. Rivers a deuce of clubs. We check. And they can shove here, by the way. which makes our life pretty difficult. But they check. Let's go. I was really expecting a shove, to be honest. It's a good bluff spot for them. We don't have aces. We don't have kings. We don't have ace-king. We have very few threes. They could shove into a flush, but yeah. We're up to 1.28 million. Double it back up in the 55 Gladiator. Good stuff. Raise and a 3-bet all in. Not quite worth it here with the king-queen. 4-bet here with the jacks all in. Ace-3 goes to the old 3-bet call it off. That is special. Well, they've won the hands. I just am wondering when I'm going to run hot. I'm waiting for it. I'm excited for when it comes by. Do we want to gamble for the bounty and the chips? Yeah. Yeah, we do. We've just got the right price here. So we will go all in. And good luck. We don't want action behind, that's for sure. We don't want to run into a big one. That would hurt. Especially from this stack, the biggest stack behind. Rolling for 2 blinds here. Dude, I don't know if I've ever run this cold in my poker life, man. The last 2 months has just been insane. Let's get back into action here. We're rolling with the 10s. We will finish the highlights next hour. I'm on tilt, man. I'm absolutely on tilt. King Jack here. We are going to go for an all-in. We're 19 off the money, but too far off the money to really factor that in. So it's just a profitable all-in, and we have to hope for the best. This tournament has been very frustrating, man. 5.5 start stacks at one point. Run the ace-jack into jacks for 35 blinds with the bounty in play. And the old king-jack into aces is going to end us, so. Nothing good about that experience, man. It sucks. We have $50 in bounties, but we are dead. But I do make mistakes sometimes. That is true. That is true. Drescher, 214, drop at the 10-month resub. Welcome back to the team, Drescher. Hearts out in chat. Thank you, man. Thank you very much for the support, Drescher. Appreciate you. We have lost to Ace Deuce. Well, that's on brand today. That is to be expected. And we are going to 3-bet here in the 109 with a really nice ace-king suited. So our 3-bet pot goes 3 ways to the flop. We're going to bet around 40% here, ready to run it against either opponent. We cover both for bounties, which is pretty nice. So we bet 112,000. Maybe offer sacrifice to the poker gods. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, in a 3-bet pot, they flop 2 pair against top. And let's run it with ace queen. Oh no. Ace or queen? Ace or queen? Ace or queen? Ace win here in the 55 Masters. In the 1K, we're on 1111995. Wow, 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 wow. Sometimes 3-bet, sometimes call. Gonna 3-bet against Sylvan loosely. Good player. Good player. A lot of experience. Definitely quite good. We get a call. 9-6 deuce on the flop. We're going to continuation bet here for 126. But obviously this is a dream flop for us. You know, we're betting a hand that on average is going to be the best hand pre-flop, but now that when we flop top, we really like our hand, right? It's like, yeah, they could still have some overpairs. They're going to 4-bet some of them. But in general, it's still pretty good. King of spades in the turn is an interesting one. It's pretty good for our range. It's also good for some of the hands that are going to call for them. So I'm going to start with a check here. And this is uncomfortable because if they bet, our hand is now a bluff catcher. They're not betting worse hands. Like, maybe very rarely they could bet a 9 for like a blocking size. But in general, we're bluff catching here on the turn. And his bet of 240, which is so big. It's so big. It's so big. It doesn't make any sense. We fold the river, obviously. The turn sizing is just huge. It really sucks, man. That hand just blows all of it. The turn is one of the worst turns in the deck, but our hand is definitely too good to just fold to the turn bet, but then they bet a sizing that just doesn't really make sense with a lot of value hands. It doesn't make sense with a lot of bluffs. Like, why bet 240 to leave 500 into 800 on the river? It just sucks. We're going to raise up 5s. But we don't have any choices when the spades get there either. We call the 3-bet against Thomas here. An ace king 7 and fold to a c-bet. We're not just calling to hit a set mine here with the 5s. We do continue sometimes when we don't hit our hand, but ace king is obviously not the example of that, which is like these are the cards that sort of hit this 3-betting range significantly. Oh, man. Just bet fold here with king 9 on the flop. Fold to a raise, which, to be fair, Antonio will do quite wide, but we do still have a lot of value hands in the spot that can bet call, so it's all right. Cheers, Sid Beckel. Cheers, man. Glad I could help. Check, check. It is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it's not going to affect my decision making in these tournaments. I'm still going to play the hands how I think they should be played to the max of their EV. I'm just feeling a bit of impatience in regards to our results as of now. It just hasn't gone our way for so long. But I know we're doing good things. 7s here, 4 bets with the 29 blinds, especially with the wider 3-betting range here. We could 4-bet here with 7s and 6s as well, actually. But we're all in. GG in the 1K. We're not going to re-enter. We're going to get a shot at it tomorrow. But that is the end of our tourney. Not a good one. We're going to go all in for 8.7 blinds here with King Jack. We are too short to pass up good hands like this. For Sylvan, I think he sized the turn bet to have good leverage with an all-in river. He should bet smaller. He should bet smaller on the turn. He's giving himself like a poor price with bluffs. I don't think it's a good bet. We fold King Jack. All right, so we bust the Masters. I'm going to wrap up the stream, dude. I have the 320. I have the 320 still. I have these 3 tournaments, but I'm just frustrated. It's like just running very cold and not in a positive mind frame to talk through poker hands. So I'm just going to play them out. We are going to be back tomorrow, chat. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching, but until tomorrow, we'll see you later. Goodbye.